Hello there, survivors, and I organized another build challenge in ARK Survival Ascended. This time for more starter bases and for the new Greek modded map Astraeos. So I'm hoping to see a lot of cool Greek bases, but the theme was open, so if people do want to build anything else, they are free to. But with the new Astraeos structures, of course, a lot of people probably will be quite motivated to try them out and build a base with those. So we'll probably see quite a few cool new Greek builds, and I can't wait to see what we've got. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're still looking for a fun ARK cluster to play on with community challenges like this, but also boss fight events, other events, and just an overall amazing community, join my Discord and you can find all the information to join my cluster. It's free to join. So yeah, if you're still looking for a cool place, well, this definitely has the most amazing community. This starter base is actually located in the city that me and my tribe are building. And it's these nice little houses in one of these side streets. And they are very, very cool. They're nicely tucked in within the big network of streets and infrastructure that we've got going on here in the city. And they're definitely nice and cozy. And whilst they might not have exactly been used by us as a starter house, they definitely do have the right size for them. So let's check them out in a little bit more detail and see what we can see. First of all, loving the visual storage, which is just always a really good little detail to add to a base because it looks amazing seeing those resources stacked up. And then you got a little fountain here as well to get yourself a drink because it can be quite hot here on the Greek map. And I think there's two parts to this build. So let's first of all check out this part here, which is kind of like a little side bit, a little stable bit where you can go in and at least your smaller teams could be easily be parked here and be safe here. But as you can see, there's also some work benches over here for some crafting stations so that you can go and craft. And in our case, this mostly is going to be building, of course. But yeah, it's just a nice and cozy, simple little stables for my beautiful unicorn that is now safely parked here as well. And yeah, it's not more to it, but it is a really lovely design. I love the little curvature that's going on in the roof. It's always a good thing to get going if you can. And then here on the side, of course, is more of the actual building, the actual house, which is looking quite nice. Nice little chimneys, a lot of those nice fancy metal grape windows and doors used here as well. And I happen to know there's actually a secret little greenhouse garden here because, of course, with skins you can actually still make a greenhouse, get the efficiency of a greenhouse and make it look like it's just part of the normal building. So yeah, that can all happen in one go, so that's quite cool indeed. And then we got this whole little house here with some nice cozy interior here, feeling right at home. Oh my god, there's actually a whole little living room. I don't know why on earth you would want two fireplaces in a place as hot as here on Astraeos, but it does look really, really cozy. I don't think you want them on. You will probably burn alive in here, but it makes for a nice little cozy living room here. This is a little bit more of a kitchen area. I have a very early game kitchen, but that's right on the vibes, of course. And then we have a small staircase going up to the second layer with a little well, almost a little hanging table from the wall here, and then a nice place to sit, and of course your lovely little bedroom, and then these fancy grape doors as windows, which look absolutely amazing. Of course, I love the detail in all of these Greek structures. And then I think on this side we do have a little balcony so that you can enjoy the future view of the docks and the harbor that we're going to be working on in the future. And yeah, just a nice little balcony to enjoy the outside air a little bit in the massive city that this will be. So yeah, nice and cozy, but a very nice and detailed interior with some really cozy vibes, which is quite nice to see. And of course, with the accompanying stables makes it for a very nice little starter build. This starter base is actually really cool because it is a ship base, and of course a very good option here on Astraeos, especially if you've also got the companion mods installed, which include these amazingly pre-made Greek ships that you can still build on, as demonstrated right here by a pretty nice starter house indeed, on top of an awesome Greek ship, which definitely makes for a really fun base, I think. So let's hop on. First of all, of course, the place to be back here. There's actually a blossom tree on this boat, which might look a little bit strange, but I guess that's a custom cosmetic to power a windmill and make it look a little bit nicer. Gives it a very mythical look. This ship is called the Neptune's Moon, which sounds already really cool. I love the fact that this thing is on top. I doubt it's gonna ever be used, but it looks amazing and it looks really fun for a ship base design. I also love seeing the Alpha Rex head. I feel like this is a underutilized piece of decoration and it just looks very cool indeed. So let's check it out a little bit more. Yeah, it does look very cozy over here, and I think we should be able, yes, to enter this. And we have a lovely little boat base. You would almost forget that you're on a boat in here. Well, except this first part, of course, where we can see the mast. But other than that, it's a nice and cozy base. We got a little living room here with beautiful ocean views. Amazing views whilst crafting on the go. Even a little dino pen for your friends that need to, of course, get transported with you wherever you go. And then we can still enjoy the view here at the front of the ship as well. That is really cool. Little greenhouse action even in a space this small. You got to utilize every little bit of room that you have. But yeah, this is actually really cool to have a floating base like this. Looks like we have a little kitchen area here with some extra storage, as well as another place to get out on top of this part of the roof. I guess another little lookout spot, which is always useful indeed. And then we might be able to pass through. Yep, we can pass through the sills to enter a little bedroom back here as well, which is quite smart to do it that way. Yeah, nice and cozy little bedroom here. And yeah, some of the details on this build, let's actually fly around it a little bit, are quite nice. I like this little misaligned roof and wall. I don't know how. Yeah, I guess you get a different snap point somewhere to get those roofs in, but that does look quite nice. I don't know why I like this so much, but it, yeah, kind of sticks out a little bit more, covering the front, and you have this little bit of extra depth before you have the roofs. Looking quite good indeed. I love, once again, the little Rex head as an added detail, and the overall shapes, of course, using these curved pieces from ASR, which is just really good additions to the game. Yeah, makes for a nice interesting shape for the roof. I love the way it has been integrated here on the side. And then we have something very cool here. I actually like this, how this kind of transformed the shape. I guess it's also to get up to the next layer, but I honestly would do that on both sides probably, just to create a little curved shape going upwards in the build, which is quite cool. And overall, just making very good use of all the space that you have on these big ships. Makes for a very cool looking floating base on a ship. And I mean, just the ships to begin with, of course, are already really cool. The fact that they are so detailed. You have the different figureheads that you can add to the front of your ship as well. It's just a really cool addition to the game, and definitely the best option if you want to go for a floating raft base. And there we go. We've got a beach base over here, looking very cool indeed, using a lot of the frontier skins, some of the steampunk skins, in a very nice manner. And I mean, I love to see some unique shapes to a base, and this round shape with these little tower bits, or like little additions on the outside, as well as this support here down at the bottom. does look really, really good. And the blend of the steampunk and frontier skins also works very well indeed. Yeah, this looks quite intriguing already from the outside. So let's check out the inside as well. And this is another base that was made within 24 hours, which is quite impressive. So we got a nice production hall in here with plenty of forges, some storage out here, and even more storage down there. Everywhere, actually, crafting nukes. This looks really, really nice. And I love all these little different layers to the build. And it's actually really good to see a full wooden build again. And with these skins working together, that does look quite nice indeed. Yeah, this works very well. There we go. If we go down the stairs, there's another little area down here with some more crafting, storage, fridges, and more space left to be utilized. And I love the design here as well. Once again, all these nukes. These are the little additions that we saw from the outside. We can see the steampunk windows there working very nicely indeed for this. Yeah, this is a really cool little layer design. I love that this is open as well. You can see it, and by the looks of it, we've got more layers to go. So we've got these stairs at the side. We got these little additions that we saw from the outside, and then we got this whole layer. I mean, it's still a work in progress, obviously, just because he only just joined the cluster. But within 24 hours, this is definitely a really, really nice looking starter base. And if this is what he does within 24 hours, I can't wait to see what else he does when he's got more time to continue working on his base. But yeah, this looks quite nice. And then we've got another layer here, even more room. I do love all these rounded shapes and the way this whole base is laid out. This is quite nice indeed. Some of the frontier windows. We got the other staircase coming up from there. So yeah, you have those two entrances, some rooms, and then we can go up even further to the top of the tower where we have another layer. Yeah, this is a really cool base. Really nice. I like the layout. I love the rounded shape of it and the staircase winding up from the outside everywhere. I love these bits where you can actually see through the different layers. And just the combination of the steampunk and the frontier skins in a very nice way for this completely wooden base design works actually very, very well indeed. The color combinations, even though it's a little brown, they do really work, and they do work together very, very well. So yeah, definitely an impressive start here on the server, and I can't wait to see what else he will build. All right, we have another base here. Let me quickly close this fence. I can't. Okay, well, the fence is open. The fence is broken open, guys. But we're here with a nice little fence and gate over here. Looking very nice indeed. I'm not even allowed in at all. I guess I have to break in through the fence now. He didn't even open the doors for me. But that's fine. We do have a lovely custom little garden here. I think a lot of this is, yeah, picked up in pots and placed down to create a lovely little garden feeling out here. Very nicely done, because it's a little bit of a search here on the modded map to find the non-modded trees. But he found some good ones. Definitely some really cool ones to plant around. They look really, really cool. Wait, were these ones here, or did he also plant? I guess the blossom ones were here. I'm not gonna hit them to find out, but yeah, it does look really nice this way. Makes a proper little garden out here, and then we can follow the path all the way to this little river, which is the start of the waterfall. And he made a custom water wheel out there as well, which looks really, really cool. And then we'll just continue the path. We have a way into our... Wait, is this a... There is a water plant in there. That's cool. This is a way into the building, but we have a little road here as well, which seems more garden out here. And I guess then the wall on the other side here too. Some more trees out here looking very cool. Yeah, this garden is really nice already. I love gardens. I love greenery. And it's great when you manage to use that very well in your build, and that's definitely what happened here. But overall, the building looks quite nice indeed. Oh, I see some of the steampunk skins being used here as well. That's cool. Those look quite nice here too. And then we can go inside. We got a little kitchen area here, looking very cozy with all these Atlas skins. I love these skins. I can finally make my kitchen out because I now know which. I just need to look for the Atlas skins apparently, because a lot of the modded decor that we have is a little bit too modern for my taste for this map. But this works. Yeah, this does definitely work. So we got a little library here, and then we got a little sitting area here with nice glass and watching over the bridge and the start of the waterfall. This is very, very cozy indeed. Little nice cozy interior. We got some globes. We got some steampunk stuff as well. Actually blends in quite nicely together with all the other pieces. So I'm glad to see some of those steampunk pieces still being able to be put to good use after moving on to different styles as well, which is always nice. Versatile things. Oh, we got some fancy bunk beds over there. There we go. A little game of chess, and then a lovely balcony. Look at this view. This is quite epic. That is amazing. That is a really good view from your balcony for sure. So I guess we head back down here. We saw all of this, and then of course this was the other entrance. But yeah, the water wheel over here, that is really cool. That is very nicely done. Yeah, that looks really good. That's a really fun little addition to make to your base, to add some custom details in there. Yeah, this is a great base. This is a great build. And I think this was all built within 24 hours as well, which makes it even more impressive. Here we go. We are at a beautiful location here in the middle of this blossom biome with amazing views of the waterfalls, some statues, and there's a lovely little starter base here with a few small buildings combined together, including a little stable area here for your tames. I mean, it's always nice to organize them a little bit better, and especially these smaller tames, this works quite well. I also like this row of columns just kind of indicating the road, the street. I feel like that's quite Greek, and it just looks very nice with these amazing skins of these pillars. And then we got a few little buildings with their own purpose for each of them. So we got a little smelter room right here. I don't know if this is quite starter, but I mean, I guess if you find it in a drop, it's not that hard to get one. Or actually, there's so many resources easily available on this map that I feel like it might not even be that hard to get one in the first place. But yeah, there's definitely some amazing, lovely tames all around this base to admire. Looking very, very nice indeed. And I think, is this going to be the entrance? I don't know what's going to be the entrance. Ah, there we go. Right on this side. So this is the storage hall with all the visual storage that we need. A little travel station to quickly transfer back over to any of the other maps. And then what do we have over here? A little spot to park some of the flyers. That's quite nice and convenient always. That looks quite fun as well. Then we're just gonna jump right down. So yeah, we got a storage and a aviary. We had the little smelting area, stables over here. Then this looks a little bit more like a cozy house, but also look all these nice little touches and decorations along the street itself as well. That looks quite good. So yeah, here we enter a very nicely decorated room. I love all these pieces. I don't know even where this is from, but this looks amazing. This is really, really cool. Little kitchen area over here. Very nice and cozy with lovely little balcony here to, you know, enjoy your views. Because if you live in a place like this, surely you've got to enjoy and appreciate these views because they are quite amazing indeed. Very, very lovely. And yeah, I love the little details. I wish I knew all those pieces and what mods all of those are from. I need to invest more time. We got a little visual storage pantry here with also it just looks very nice, right? This is such a nice way to store all your goodies in a base. They look amazing. And we got a little piano and relaxing room here. Again, the views from the windows, always good. And then I would assume we're gonna go to a little... Oh, this is a bathroom. I was gonna say bedroom, but I suppose it's more of a bathroom, unless... No, it's also the bedroom. There's also a bed up there. And once again, amazing views from the balcony as well. Oh, and a little monkey taking in the view. And why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you? I mean, yeah, this place is really, really cool. It's such a lovely view all around. It's an amazingly beautiful biome. And I love all these little balconies everywhere to enjoy your views. It's just so very, very nice. And then we got a little custom cosmetic tree kind of blending in with the rest of the biome here. Lots of lovely little plants as well to make a nice detailed little garden, which I love to see. There's quite a few plants in here. I definitely need to start collecting plants as well for my gardens. But yeah, it's quite difficult on a modded map because some of the modded things, of course, you can't place down, so it won't let you. And I guess then we make our way to the final buildings here. We got a lot of space, of course, to park all the tames because, I mean, lots of breeding is going on over here. And I mean, oh, yeah, I'll say it again, but the views are amazing over here. And I think we got a little breeding hall here, crafting hall as well. All the stuff that you need to get your things going. And I love the way you can walk in and out of this on the sides as well. We got a lovely little platform here to end it all with. You know, have a nice view of the surrounding area once again. Some plants growing up as well. Very, very, very nice. And then I think this is a little bit more storage, a cryo fridge. And then let's check what's up here. Seems to be a little greenhouse up here as well. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, I love this base. I love it's like a tiny little village almost. Like everything is kind of separated in their own little building, which is quite nice, of course, because you can start with like your storage building, then you can expand once you get the bigger forge. You can make an area for your dinos to park them nicely, have some crafting hall and some space around, and all the details around tying everything together is very, very nicely done indeed. Here we go. Look at a nice landing pad. I think it's probably more for breeding, but for me now, it's the landing pad. And oh my god, look at these floors. These are amazing. Not sure what they're from, but they do look quite cool indeed. And there we go. We got another starter base over here. A little bit of a grander one. Definitely on the edge size-wise, but we have a nice little pool on both sides of this walkway, walking us into the building right over here. And I can already tell we've got plenty of nice decorations to break up this shape, because yeah, this looks really, really cool already. Another big use, of course, of the Greek structures, but also I think some custom cosmetics to get some of these textures in. We got a little crafting hall here on the side, it seems, with all the different crafting stations needed, and then a little greenhouse here on the corner as well. So yeah, that does look very, very, very nice. We got a lovely living room right here with some greenery to break up those mute colors as well. That looks good. We got a grand kitchen on this side of the build. That looks quite cool. And then another little greenhouse on the other corner. So it's kind of like symmetrical on both sides, which looks quite good indeed. Let's see if there's any upstairs. Well, there definitely is, but let's see what there is upstairs. We got some nice curtains hanging here with these little additions that stick out a little bit. Before we go up any further, let's check out what we have in here. Well, we can't check out what we have in there. But might be like a little... Oh, no, we can't check out that either. We got a little gaming room in here anyway. And then up here... Oh, there is a gaming setup actually there. That is quite cool indeed. We can go out onto the balcony as well. So I think this just lets you walk all the way around. Oh, look at the lovely owl griffins as well. Oh yeah, I think it was a bathroom or something that we couldn't enter. We got some lovely decorations all around, and then we end up at the other side of the building in another big bathroom out here. Looking very, very nice. The most important room in the house, of course. And yeah, then we're back here in the hallway. We can still go up a little bit further though. So then we end up on the roof. So we have some access here, maybe for some flies, etc, etc. It's always good to have access to your roof for sure. Let's see, because there's definitely some kind of back porch as well. I'm just gonna jump over the edge into this little decorative pool. That looks quite cool. Plenty of places to sit around, and then we have some nice decks to enjoy the sunny views here out on this lovely island, because he's all the way down south on a big island. Plenty of space to work and build. Oh, look at this. The decorations and stuff are very, very nice. Definitely looks cozy out here. Little overhang here as well. I think this is one of the home deco pieces, which looks quite good. And then we do have a little garden here as well on the outside, with some really cool fence pieces as well. Definitely some interesting textures going on here. And then we actually have more down here as well. Yeah, this is a proper back garden, that's for sure. Lots of cool little places to hang out, and just overall really nice and detailed and decorated build, which is always lovely to see. You can definitely tell this is a builder at heart, because there's a lot more than just the necessary things. There's a lot of decorations outside the building. The building itself, not actually too big. I think that's not that bad. That's like it's quite a simple building, to be honest. But the decorations and everything around it, all the details around it, really transform it into something that is quite cool indeed. This looks really, really cool. I especially also like this entrance with all these details around it. That just looks really, really, really cool, in my opinion. That adds a lot to the build, rather than just having, you know, the house and nothing around it. Because I think it looks a lot bigger now as well, because of all this surrounding detail. Whereas if you had just a building, it wouldn't be that big. So we got a little outdoor crafting area as well, which I really like this, because I love just being out and about, having the natural light. You know, you can see what you're doing, working with. And yeah, that works quite well indeed over here. Yeah, a lovely build. I really, really like this one, especially here with this entrance. That looks quite cool indeed. We're here at the Temple of Grape, which is located right here on the edge of the cliff. Looking very, very nice indeed. Looks like we've got two little buildings here. So the one is the main temple, and then we got like a patio area with some gardens over there, and by the looks of it, a little place for the Thames to be parked. I think we'll land right down here to get our little view in. But yeah, it does look that we have a little bench here as well to appreciate the view of the town that me and my tribe are working on down there. It's quite a view to have. He definitely has a really good view. But to be honest, he can see quite far and quite a lot of the map from here, which is absolutely amazing for a base, of course. You have so much to look at. Well, you never get tired of a place if you just have so many beautiful views right in front of your door. So we have a little storage area here with some nice details, a little mortar and pestle there. We got a lovely card chest standing here as well, being shown off, and I guess room ready to collect some artifact or boss heads, I should say, on top as well. And then we got a little kitchen area, I think, some beer kegs, little kitchen area, some storage, and also the most important room in your house that you definitely need to have. Very, very nice indeed. Love the little details everywhere. And then we got a little bedroom. Oh, look at him. Look at the little grape. Sound asleep, and a little bit of storage around him. Cryo fridge, of course, typical things that you might want in a bedroom. I'm not sure if having a Rex head right above where you sleep is that good. Might give you some nightmares or scare you when you wake up, but you know, maybe he likes the reminder, the thrill. And then I think, yeah, this is all connected together, so we can go into the little garden where the plants are all nicely getting along and growing over here. Very nice indeed, bringing some greenery back up to this place. And then we've got a little dino pen attached as well, safely parking the flyers, keeping them safe, looking very nice with these pillars and just the temple vibes overall. I mean, that's of course one of the best things about this Astraeos structures mod, that it's so much fun to build all these little temples, and this is definitely a very nicely one. So this is a great little starter base, right? You're living in your own little temple, you made a temple for your dinos, you got a little garden, and you got some amazing views. What else could you possibly need? Okay, and of course, someone claimed this lovely little cove slash cave with both water and land access, and they've built a lovely starter house in here that is right over here, including a convenient little landing spot for me. And I already can see some great balconies with these curved pieces from the rustic clingers mod, which look absolutely amazing, and then combined with the Greek structures painted white, look really, really cool. And it looks like they both have their own side of the building, identical, mirror to each other, and then a lovely little backyard garden, including a dive board down into the water once again. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna start on one side and see what we can see. And I've brought my little lamp backpack so that we can actually see when it's a little bit darker. Yeah, look at this lovely little interior, very, very nice indeed. I think this might be the most important room. It is. It very much is. That looks really, really fun. This is very nicely decorated. Lots of details everywhere. Let's go up to the second layer here. Looks like to be a bedroom. Oh, let's not disturb anyone. There's actually some weapons on there as well, so definitely don't want to disturb him. And there we go. Got a lovely little balcony out here to enjoy the views and go out and adventure in the world. Looking really, really cool with all the new decoration pieces. And then there's a connection here to the other side of the building, but we'll just go all the way around before we do that. There is in fact a little walkway up here that we can follow into the garden, which is really, really, really cool. Let's see if there's also, yeah, there's also a walkway down here as well if you leave from the bottom floor. So yeah, you have a little greenhouse almost here. Very open, of course, with the views of the waterfall out here, which makes a lot of sense. And then, yeah, just a lovely garden out here with a little custom pool here. Looking cool. Bunch of plants everywhere. Ooh, a lovely little place to sit and relax right underneath the waterfall. And the house is looking very good from this side. I also really like this shape that they've made with these curved pieces, like the upside and then the down bit, so that you get these funky curves on both sides of the walls. That's quite good. You can see them a little bit more clearly over here. So yeah, we got a little outdoor kitchen slash crafting area over here. That's quite cool. And a big map, although not of this world, but I guess that's not really possible, unfortunately. That would be really cool to have a big map like this. And then I think, yeah, basically we're gonna go all the way around again. Don't jump the dive. There you go, so you can jump down into the water. And then we are back here to the other side of the building. So we got another little lovely decorated room down here. With another most important room of the building. They've got two, both their own ones. So that's nice if someone stinks up the place a little bit. Another lovely balcony out here to enjoy your view of the entrance to their base. And then I'm guessing another little bedroom up here. Yes, there we go. With more balconies. And again, the connection, of course, to each other, which is very nicely done. I love that for like a two-person tribe to basically just mirror the build, connected in this way. And they have a lovely little garden with some really cool views in here. And I mean, this is just a great spot, isn't it? Just building in this cove. And they did a very nice job out here. Here we go, another little starter base, and this one is instantly looking really, really good with some cool epic views of the surroundings here in one of the starter areas where you can spawn as well. But yeah, with some really cool views of the cliffs and temples and everything around you and in the distance. Quite a cool spot indeed, and some really cool decorations and some creative use of plants by the look of it, making it look like you're climbing up onto the wall. That's really, really nicely done. Love that look. And I also love the paint job on these structures, making them a little bit more white. Some custom paint jobs. And yeah, overall just a very nice looking starter home here. We've got a little well out back. We got some of these arches. I know these are just the normal gates, but they just look really, really good. Even just lining them up like this makes it really look quite cool indeed. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but those arches just look really, really nice by themselves. And then we got a little bit of a storage system out here, which also just looks as proper decoration, which is why I love the visual storage so much, because I mean, this looks amazing. If this was just like storage boxes or vaults, this would look terrible. But this way, you can actually just integrate it into your base design, make it look really, really nice indeed. And the build itself also is looking quite nice. I think there's a little garden here, so I think I want to enter through that. There we go. We got a little garden, some fire, some plants growing, and of course, some lovely little dodos. And I think this is the little plant that was placed quite close to the pillars to make it look like it's growing on them. And because these pillars are bigger than the default ones, but just the skin underneath them, I think that's why it looks like it's actually growing against them. And I think this looks amazing. I might have to do that myself as well, because plants are scarce there on the server. On this community server, we do not currently have like a proper plant mod, and I miss that because I do have it in my own servers and it's amazing. There we go, into the base itself. The fire gives some really vibey colors to the whole room, but yeah, this definitely looks like the main crafting area out here. We got some nice little puppies as well, and a little kitchen area going on over here. And then I think this is just like a little dino area, hatching area by the looks of it. There's some air conditioning, the cryo fridge as well, and looking quite nice indeed. I think this is like another entrance. There's also the teleporter back here. And what do we have over here? Some secret storage or something. Maybe there's a generator or something there. There we go. We got a lovely little living room out here. Looking very, very nice and cozy. And some guards guarding the bedroom out here. Looking very good indeed. Very nice. And then got some more decoration over here, making for a very nice decoration. Some really good vibes out here. You can definitely have a fun hang with the tribe here. And then we have some of these lovely grape doors to get some of the natural light in. Oh my god, the firelight is going crazy in here. But yeah, this looks really, really good. And then do we? Yes, we do have some kind of a little balcony, and we can actually reach the top of this as well, so that you could maybe park some of your flyers or something on here to utilize all the space, you know. Always utilize as much of the space as possible, especially early on where you're building like a smaller starter house. It's good to use every single spot you've got, and this is definitely doing that. So yeah, this looks great. Looks really, really nice. Love the garden, and I love this little detail here on the pillar. That's really smart, having tried that, and this definitely works quite well. And here we have another one, which is including a ship and a little dock area, but it's mostly going to be focused on this lovely little Greek tower that we've got going on here. But yeah, of course, with these companion mods with these amazing ships, it does make a lot of sense because they're not too hard to make, so you can get them early on and sail around and live on one of the many beautiful islands or coasts. And then it does make sense to have a little dock area where you can park your boat or park your ship. We have a lovely little starter base in this tower, I've been told. So let's look at this. I mean, the walkway, the entrance is already quite cool. Especially, of course, with those arches, those curves that are in the Greek structures mod, which just look really, really fun. And then we have a nice little tower at the end to call a starter base. Looks like we have some storage, a little bit of water. We have some nice balconies to enjoy the views all the way around. You can see already progress has been made and more has been built since, but you gotta start somewhere, and this is definitely a good place to take in the views from the island, to keep an eye out on your ship at the docks as well. Looking very, very nice indeed. And then I do believe, yeah, we have some more room downstairs in the tower, of course, because you might as well utilize that space. Yeah, this seems to be the rest of the starter base. So here we have got some crafting stuff, more storage, your bed, basically the basic necessities that you will need early on. I always love a good little map as a decoration piece, of course. So yeah, very nicely tucked away in this tower, looking very nice and cozy. I love the little design, and I do happen to know that he spent a lot of time on a ship early on, so it makes sense. You only need a little base here to call home whilst you're off on your ship at sea, and this definitely does the trick for that. This looks quite nice indeed, and yeah, especially with this little dock below it, it's a quite nice visual to take a look at. So yeah, looking good. And here we go, another beautiful base location over here in one of the amazingly pretty valleys here on Astraeos. Well, it's not saying much because pretty much everywhere you look is very pretty here, but this is one of the pre-built locations where we have this little farm looking area, which surprisingly doesn't really have any of the rock carrots or anything, or at least not that I have seen, which would have made a lot of sense. But it does have a lovely, humble little abode that is, of course, very easy and nice to make into a base. I can't go inside, but yeah, why not? You just place a door, some foundation, a wall, and you're done. So that's quite easy. But this has been expanded on, of course. I do also see some protection measures are being made to keep some dinos out. Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of these kind of walls, but I must say these shapes actually look quite nice together, to be honest. So don't mind this as much. But we're here to look at the starter base right over here. It's one of the bigger ones that we've seen, but I mean, some people build a little bit bigger to get started, and this definitely still could. I mean, I would call this a starter build if I build it. I mean, let's be honest, I sometimes go a little bit crazy with them as well. But let's see what is on the inside. I guess this is where we enter through this little garden gate, the beautiful grape detailed gates, which are quite nice. We got some doors in here, a little walkway around, a little porch area, which is always good, and some nice flowers as details. So I guess this is where we enter. I love the custom paint job in all of these as well, transforming it even more. Looks like we enter in a nice little cozy living room. I would love if chimneys could be expanded to the top to make sure that the chimney always leaves the roof where you intend it. That would be really nice, but I guess that's way too much to ask for. We got some storage, a little bit of crafting here, and then we got another little room. Looks like a little bit of a kitchen area here with some of the things that you would expect. Some water, some fridges, cooking pots, nice little bit of kitchen countertops and forges to go. Yeah, very nice and little cozy room here. And the very clean aesthetic as well, painting everything of this white, and then The second layer becomes a little bit warmer with that wood coming in as well. A little bedroom up here. Let's check in here. Oh, the most important room in the building, of course, with nice little toilet over here. And then let's see what else we've got. We've got a little balcony to enjoy the view of the amazing surroundings over here on this map. I would definitely have every view you can get because, I mean, oh, it's so good. It is just so good. I have said it many times and I will keep saying it many times. This map is amazingly pretty. So yeah, oh, let's go up to the ladder and let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, I think this is a little place to park your flyers. So you can have your RGs, pterodons, well, in our case also our lovely little griffins. Park them up here and quickly enter your base, and you're sure that your friendly little feathered friends are actually safe too. So yeah, that's quite nice. Overall, just a very nice looking base. I mean, I love these Greek structures. They are very cool. And with this custom paint job, it does look very nice and stands out a little bit. You know, it looks a little bit different than everyone else's builds, which is a good choice. Painting, very powerful, proven once again. We got another little starter base right over here, surrounded by all sorts of teams. But it does look quite cozy, and I love the little custom paint job here on the front, showing some nice character and also just showing you the options that you have with these Greek structures. If you do spend some time painting them, you can definitely transfer them into something very special. So let's check on the inside. Oh, this is looking really cool. It feels almost like a little bit of a Greek build and combined with a little bit of the modern build here with the big window at the end. But I do know why, because that is a pretty incredible view to have over the blossom biome below, the amphitheater down there as well. It is quite a good view indeed. Oh my god, look at all the little pets around here as well, standing nicely here, and lovely decorations all the way around here. This looks very cozy indeed. You know, a proper little living room out here. We got the cryo fridge, some crafting. You got a little bed, of course, you need that. And I mean, yeah, this would be a great place for a setup. Imagine gaming in a place like this with a view like that. What do you focus on? On the ARK or on the view? Well, I mean, in this case, it's both ARK, of course, but otherwise it would be quite the challenge indeed. And I mean, I'm always a sucker for people that go for a round shaped base instead of the default kind of squares that we see all the time. So yeah, really cool little starter base going on here. Very cozy, but all the things you really need. I mean, perhaps you would need a little bit more storage, but I do believe that this is part of a tribe, so probably have storage somewhere else, somewhere shared. But yeah, this is a really nice and cozy build. And within this field of owls and all sorts of other creatures that are here ready to be bred, I suppose, we have another little starter base showing some interesting color combination. But I do think I know why these specific colors have been chosen, as by the name it should become quite clear. And it also just shows how good these Greek structures look when you just paint them white. They do really look quite nice that way. There we go. So it's a little simple building here, as of course, well, you would expect for most starter homes. And then we have a nice little staircase up to a second layer with, well, I'm not really going to be able to enjoy the view, but you have a little nice balcony porch thing that we can enjoy the view up if you're a little bit taller than I am, I suppose. And ooh, this looks like it's gonna be the games room, so you have some fun games out here to play, and then we can actually enter in the rest of the base as well. So yeah, we have a cozy bedroom, a little bit of a living room going on as well. Again, this is part of a tribe base, so it does make sense that they don't have a lot of storage and crafting inside of their individual homes. But yeah, this is really fun, of course. You can see the different characters and different building styles of each of the members in this way. And yeah, this does look quite fun indeed. Did I miss anything? I do not think I did. So yeah, we have a little games room and then a little living room and bedroom down here. And then I assume, yep, this just leaves us right at the front where we started. All right, we've got another little starter base right over here, and we can instantly notice all the little dwarven statues dotted all around. So I think this is divided into a starter base and a little dino pen to the side here. So yeah, let's see. Oh, looks like there's some dangerous pirates that call this place home. So yeah, I am going to check out the little dino pen first because that looks quite fun inside. I think we might be able to... Oh. We might be able to go inside right here. Oh, I think this is actually where my own owl griffins also came from, because I found some lovely donations in our community center, and they have amazing colors. I mean, the blues, of course. Love the blue eyes. I love the blue on the wings. I think I actually got this, but then instead of the black body, I got a little bit of a lighter body. I don't know if there's an example here besides, well, obviously my own owl griffin that is parked in front. But yeah, they are very, very nice. They look really, really cool. And of course, it's always convenient to have a little dino pen that you can safely store your dinos in next to your base without having to worry if they're going to get attacked or run off or, you know, dragged away by checking dinos, defending themselves, etc. So always good to build a little pen. And this works quite well with these dwarven structures combined with the pillars from the Greek Astraeos structure mod. And then I think this is where we go into the main base over here. So we have a little bit of a crafting area, nicely done. A lot of the different benches that you need here, especially since we also run some mods, of course. A little bedroom fitted in between all the storage and the crafting as well. And I love this bit where you can look out a little bit. You see some of the bright blue sky and the sky above as well. That's quite nicely done. And just the little windmill powering it all. This would be a really good place to use one of those cosmetics that turns this into a tree, because then it would be even more nice to look at a little bit. But yeah, we got a little bar here as well. Some nice decorations and just some storage overall. And then I think if I go this way, we have the second floor. Oh, this looks very cozy as well. Play a little bit of a poker game, I suppose, and just some more tables all around to hang out. Some extra decoration. These are always very, very cool. The little life in them moving around and stuff. Just very, very fun to have around your base. Yeah, this is looking quite nice. This is quite cozy for a little starter base. Nicely done. Some of the Greek combinations with the Dwarven mod. I mean, I really wish that we would also get some statues for the Greek mod, but in the meantime, using the Dwarven ones he made for Waterfall definitely also does the trick. And this is quite a nice, lovely little base indeed, with a dangling little pirate out there. And the next stop is another little lovely starter house over here, using some of the natural vegetations. These trees are a natural part of the map, so props for them for keeping them standing, because that's usually very difficult, because there's always one or two dinos that just don't let you alone and knock over the trees. But yeah, that does look really, really good, because they fit this kind of style very well and make for a very nice addition to any garden, that's for sure. We're in a quite nice spot as well, overlooking some of these beaches. A little bit of the early areas. I think there's one or two of the spawns around this area as well. But yeah, nice, lovely little spots with some nice flat ground to work with, which is always great for a base, of course. And yeah, we have a lovely little garden and then a house to match it. And I think this is the dino pen. So let's check out the little house. There we go. Nice and cozy. Some good decoration here. Ooh, this is actually a very lovely painting. I might have to use that myself as well. Like, I love this. The mountains, the lake. That's very nice. And the plan's always good to add some greenery. I think this is a mix of the Western Deco mod, which we have, and then the RR Home Deco mod that we also use. But yeah, apparently there's quite a lot of awesome paintings in this. These look really, really nice. And we got a lovely little kitchen area here, which looks amazing. Including some water, so you can always drink, which is very, very needed on this map. It gets quite hot here. And then we got a little bit of storage over there. Yeah, looking very, very nice. And of course, very excited to enter the garden here. We got an egg collector. We got a little garden station out here. And then, yeah, I think this is some plants that they plant them themselves. And then as well, of course, these trees that were here already, making very good use of the environment and looking very, very nice. I love this little garden. This is so nice, relaxing, very nice to have right next to your house. And then there seems to be a little upstairs area as well, where I assume... Oh no, there's not even a bedroom. I thought I was just gonna walk straight into the bedroom, but I suppose... Oh, it's right over here. Oh, there's actually more to this build little side addition. We got some nice curtains in front of the windows here. Looking very, very nice and cozy. I don't know what it is, but I just love the paintings that combine like normal history things with dinosaurs. I think we need these kind of movies, you know? A dinosaur western. I also saw the dinosaur pirates. I've seen a few combinations that I think like, yeah, we should definitely have those movies. I think I just want more dinosaur movies, I guess. But yeah, this looks really, really nice. I love the cozy interior as well as this lovely little garden on the outside. Turns out I missed a little bit here at this base, but there's a little crafting room hidden here at the back with a nice open porch as well, so you can more easily enjoy the views and have a nice amount of natural light coming in as well. We're here at another location. I'm not sure what's going on with this part of the map. I've already tried relogging and everything, but for some reason it's quite empty here. There's no grass or anything. I'm not sure what that's all about. There's still bushes and everything, just no grass on the ground in this specific region. But yeah, I guess that's just something happening in this spot. I don't know. But we've got another starter base right over here with some lovely use of pillars and some lovely big windows as well to enjoy the views. And by the looks of it, plenty of balconies all around to enjoy the view around the base. So let's just get inside and see what this one's all about. I'm guessing this is the main entrance. There we go. Welcome in. We got some marble floors in here. Very fancy. Reflective as well. Looking very, very cool. And then we have a little living room situation here with some games to be played. Some artifacts and everything in the cupboards here. Looking very, very nice. Little garden as well to enjoy the view. I mean, as always, this map has some of the best views all around, and yeah, making sure you can enjoy those on a regular basis is always a good thing. We got a nice little area here, and then we go into the kitchen. Very modern. I like the blend of the very modern feeling from the inside with the more Greek-inspired outside. So we got a little kitchen area over here, and then I guess we'll follow the stairs up to this level. We got a little bar. We got a little gaming room by the looks of it. And then the balconies, of course, to make sure that you can enjoy the views all around your base, which, I mean, I would definitely do on a map like this. I mean, the views are pretty incredible. So, yeah, balconies are definitely a good thing. I also like this glass roof. That's quite nice to have. You know, get some light in here. Let's see. I assume there's another way around. Oh, we got a little bedroom over here. That's quite nice. I love these big windows as well, making sure there's plenty of light coming in, but also, of course, once again, those views. I mean, the waterfall and the lake behind your bed, That's pretty nice to have indeed. And another skylight here as well. That is all the rooms. I don't think there's a connection up to the top. So yeah, very nice. Very cool blend of the modern interior with the more Greek looking exterior. Works quite nice together. And let's just take a moment to enjoy this view. This lovely waterfall over here. The blossom trees, all the other vegetations, this beautiful white cliffs, and of course this lovely little pond where we can definitely relax. We can even sit down, you know, maybe do some fishing out here, although I've been told fish are indeed friends after all. But yeah, this is a lovely little place at a little lake, a little bit of a like hidden cove almost. Like we have these land bridges kind of shielding it from the outside. There's a wall here to keep it safe, and on the other side we just have a cliff face going down. So yeah, a pretty cool little spot hidden in this cliffside, and yeah, very nice indeed with these views. And there is a lovely little starter home right over here, including a little garden area, as we well discovered at the pond. There's some more over here, more things going on there as well. But let's check out the house first. So we got a little building over here with a little corner to sleep, some places to sit and enjoy your view of the lovely little garden, pond, waterfall, blossom trees. Yeah, I really love these decorations. They fit in quite well with the Greek theme. And then these ones from Atlas are really, really cool. I've seen a few of them now, and I'm convinced that this is what we need in this kind of Greek style to decorate our buildings. And we have a lot of modern decoration somehow, but this fits in quite nicely with the style indeed. And then we got another little cozy corner over here, some more lovely views on this side, and a nice table here as well, just to hang out and relax. And then we got the rest of the building over here. Got a bigger gate as an entrance too on this side, so I guess you could in fact keep one tame safe inside, even though it's a lovely little cozy building. And then we do have some stairs, I believe, to get up to the top. We got a little relaxing sitting area here as well. Maybe a tribe meeting plan can be had here. And I think the future base is actually being built up there. But there's more to this place, because there's a little greenhouse. Oh, and a survivor mate, hard at work or hardly working. I don't know. Maybe he's just waiting for things to move, grow, and stuff. Oh, and there's a Biome there as well. So yeah, lovely little greenhouse, looking very, very nice. And then we got a little viewing point here, I think. We got some greenery, some places to sit down and enjoy the view of the ocean. Looking quite good indeed. And then we've got these lovely little garden hedges. Oh my god, what's happening over here? There's just another viewpoint, but this one is looking very, very nice indeed. There we go. We can just hang out here, enjoy the views, and yeah, have a very lovely little time in this garden. I think probably the best views are actually just on the base itself, like that waterfall, that pond is absolutely lovely. And that was it for all these beautiful starter bases. There were definitely some very good ones in there. Hopefully you enjoyed this and you got some inspiration maybe for your own starter base for the next time you need one. And again, if you're looking for a nice cluster to join, this is definitely a great option. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.